Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope we're doing great today. Happy Tuesday. We've got 15 matchups on this MLB slate today. So be sure to like and subscribe. Check out all my betting links in the description below to get in on the action. Go ahead, turn on those notification bells. And yeah, we'll hop in it here. A busy slate today. Starting with the Los Angeles Angels versus the Philadelphia Phillies. Phillies opening up as home favorites at -165. The Angels plus 140 with the over-under at 9.5. Angels coming into this matchup 63-69. The Phillies 73-58. Pitching for the Angels is Tyler Anderson with an ERA of 5.35. Pitching for the Phillies is Michael Lorenzen with an ERA of 3.69. Anderson, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 5 runs, had 3 strikeouts. Lorenzen, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 4 strikeouts. Angels losing to the Phillies yesterday 4-6. They're on a 2-game losing streak. Phillies on a 4-game winning streak right now. 4-1 at home. Both pitchers been giving up some runs here. Yeah, not in love with the pitching battle, and I think I'll take a shot with the Phillies at home here. Next matchup, we got the New York Yankees versus the Detroit Tigers. Detroit opening up as home favorites at -120. The Yankees plus 110 with the over-under at 8. Yankees coming into this matchup 63-68. Detroit 59-72. Pitching for the Yankees is Michael King with an ERA of 3.13. Pitching for the Tigers is Tariq Skubal with an ERA of 4.06. King, his last start, he pitched 2 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 3 strikeouts. Skubal, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 7 strikeouts. The Yankees beating Detroit yesterday 4-1. Nice underdog win for them. Detroit on a 3-game losing streak here. The Yankees are 6-1 head-to-head against the Tigers here. King coming off back-to-back, pretty solid starts on the mound here. I think they're a good underdog again, and I'll take the Yankees plus 1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we got the Tampa Bay Rays versus the Miami Marlins. Miami opening up as home favorites at -110. Tampa Bay plus 100 with the over-under at 7.5. Rays coming into this matchup 80-52. The Marlins 66-65. Pitching for the Rays is Aaron Savale with an ERA of 2.59. Pitching for the Marlins is Sandy Alcantara with an ERA of 4.21. Savale, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 9 strikeouts. Sandy, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 3 strikeouts. Tampa Bay coming off back-to-back Yankee wins. They're 8-2 in their last 10. Miami just 3-7 in their last 10 right now. The Rays 9-1 on the road against the Marlins here, so they've been very good head-to-head against the Marlins. And yeah, I think Rays are great underdogs today, and I'll take Tampa Bay plus 1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we got the Chicago White Sox versus the Baltimore Orioles. Baltimore opening up as home favorites at -230. Chicago plus 190 with the over-under at 9.5. White Sox coming into this matchup 52-80. Baltimore 82-49. Pitching for the White Sox is Jesse Schultens with an ERA of 4.15. Pitching for Baltimore is Dean Kramer with an ERA of 4.31. Schultens, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 5 runs, had 4 strikeouts. Kramer, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 5 strikeouts. The White Sox losing to Baltimore yesterday 9-0. Pretty dominating performance from the Orioles yesterday. 4-1 at home. They're playing well. Kramer coming off a 0-run game. Schultens coming off back-to-back 5-run games here. And I'm going to roll with Baltimore at home. Next matchup, we got the Washington Nationals versus the Toronto Blue Jays. Toronto opening up as home favorites at -200. Washington +170 with the over-under at 8. Washington coming into this matchup 61-71. Toronto 72-60. Pitching for the Nationals is Mackenzie Gore with an ERA of 4.38. Pitching for the Blue Jays is Jose Berrios with an ERA of 3.55. Gore, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 4 strikeouts. Berrios, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 5 runs, had 4 strikeouts. Washington, on a 2-game losing streak, losing to Toronto yesterday 6-3. Both pitchers have been giving up some runs here. I still like Toronto at home. Looked good yesterday, and I'll take the Blue Jays at home in this one. Next matchup, we got the Houston Astros versus the Boston Red Sox. Boston opening up as home favorites at -120. Houston +110 with the over-under at 10.5. Houston coming into this matchup 75-58. Boston 69-63. Pitching for the Astros is JP France with an ERA of 3.51. Pitching for the Red Sox is Brayan Bello with an ERA of 3.56. France, his last start, he pitched 2 innings, gave up 10 runs, had 3 strikeouts. Bello, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 1 run, had 4 strikeouts. And yeah, France, coming off probably his worst start of his lifetime, giving up those 10 runs here. They are coming off a 13-5 win against Boston yesterday. A nice underdog win on a 3-game winning streak here. I still think they're a great underdog today, and I'm going to take the Astros +1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we got the Texas Rangers versus the New York Mets. Rangers opening up as road favorites at -125. The Mets +115 with the over-under at 8.5. Rangers coming into this matchup 74-57. The Mets 60-72. Pitching for the Rangers is Andrew Heaney with an ERA of 4.34. Pitching for the Mets is Jose Quintana with an ERA of 3.73. Heaney, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Quintana, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 5 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Rangers beating the Mets yesterday 4-3. They're 2-8 in their last 10. Kind of an ugly matchup here. This series, both teams are struggling. Mets were able to get the cover yesterday. Both pitchers giving up some runs. I still got to take a shot with the Mets +1.5 at home. Next matchup, we got the Cleveland Guardians versus the Minnesota Twins. Twins opening up as home favorites at -160. Cleveland +140 with the over-under at 7.5. Cleveland coming into this matchup 62-70. The Twins 69-63. Pitching for the Guardians is Gavin Williams with an ERA of 3.52. Pitching for the Twins is Pablo Lopez with an ERA of 3.69. Williams, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 5 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Lopez, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 5 runs, had 4 strikeouts. Cleveland losing to Minnesota yesterday 10-6. Just not a great match. Both pitchers giving up, coming off 5-run games here. Cleveland didn't really look that good yesterday. They've been good against Minnesota, but I think I'm going to take the Twins at home in this one. Next matchup, we got the San Diego Padres versus the St. Louis Cardinals. Padres opening up as road favorites at -150. St. Louis +125 with the over-under at 9. Padres coming into this matchup 62-70. The Cardinals 56-76. Pitching for the Padres is Seth Lugo with an ERA of 3.70. Pitching for the Cardinals is Zach Thompson with an ERA of 3.86. Lugo, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 4 strikeouts. Thompson, His last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Padres beating the Cardinals 4-1 yesterday. Nice win for the Padres. If you look at the stats, they have not been good against the Cardinals here. But Lugo coming off back-to-back 0-run games here. I mean, the Cardinals haven't been playing well, and they're on a 4-2. They're 2-8 in their last 10. I still gonna take the Padres on the road in this matchup. Next matchup, we got the Milwaukee Brewers versus the Chicago Cubs. Cubs opening up as home favorites at -130. Brewers +115 with the over-under at 7. Brewers coming into this matchup 74-57. The Cubs 69-62. Pitching for the Brewers is Corbin Burnes with an ERA of 3.65. Pitching for the Cubs is Justin Steele with an ERA of 3.20. Burnes, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 6 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Steele, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 6 strikeouts. Brewers, they're on a 9-game winning streak, beating the Cubs 6-2 yesterday. I mean, they're playing very good baseball. 5-2 head-to-head against the Cubs right now. 4-1 on the road against the Cubs here. Burnes has had some rough games on the mound. But definitely more than capable of having a quality game here. I still think they're a good underdog here, the way they've been playing, and I'll take the Brewers +1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we got the Pittsburgh Pirates versus the Kansas City Royals. Royals opening up as home favorites at -145. The Pirates +120 with the over-under at 9. Pirates coming into this matchup 59-73. The Royals 41-92. Pitching for the Pirates is Luis Ortiz with an ERA of 5.37. Pitching for the Royals is Cole Ragans with an ERA of 3.81. Ortiz, his last start, he pitched 3 innings, gave up 5 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Ragans, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 11 strikeouts. The Pirates beating the Royals yesterday 5-0. Nice underdog win for them. Royals just 2-8 in their last 10. Ortiz hasn't been that good on the mound, and I think that's why the Royals are favored here, but I'm still not paying that much for a Royals team here. If Ortiz can have a decent game, I think the Pirates will be just fine here, and I'll take Pirates +1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we've got the Atlanta Braves versus the Colorado Rockies. Braves opening up as road favorites at -260. Colorado +210 with the over-under at 12. Braves coming into this matchup 85-45. The Rockies 49-82. Pitching for the Braves is Charlie Morton with an ERA of 3.37. Pitching for the Rockies is Peter Lambert with an ERA of 4.92. Morton, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 11 strikeouts. He's coming off 3 straight 0-run games. 3 straight 0-run games. Been excellent on the mound these last few starts here. Lambert, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 6 strikeouts. The Braves beating the Rockies yesterday 14-4. Pretty dominating win from Atlanta as the Rockies continue to struggle. Braves 6-0 on the road against the Rockies, 7-0 against the Rockies straight up here. They've been dominant here, and I'm rolling with the Braves on the road. Next matchup, we got the Oakland Athletics versus the Seattle Mariners. Seattle opening up as home favorites at -300. Oakland +250 with the over-under at 8. Oakland coming into this matchup 38-94. The Mariners 75-56. Pitching for Oakland is Ken Waldichuk with an ERA of 6.05. Pitching for the Mariners is George Kirby with an ERA of 3.28. Waldichuk, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 5 runs, had 4 strikeouts. Kirby, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 9 strikeouts. Oakland losing to Seattle yesterday 7-0. Nice win for Seattle. They're 9-1 in their last 10. They're playing great. Oakland 0-8 against Seattle. 0-5 on the road against Seattle here, and yeah, gonna roll with the Mariners at home. Next matchup, we got the Cincinnati Reds versus the San Francisco Giants. Giants opening up as home favorites at -165. The Reds +140 with the over-under at 8. Reds coming into this matchup 68-65. The Giants 68-63. Pitching for the Reds is Brandon Williamson with an ERA of 4.18. Pitching for the Giants is Alex Cobb with an ERA of 3.74. Williamson, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 6 strikeouts. Cobb, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 4 strikeouts. The Reds on a 2-game losing streak right now, coming off a Giants and Arizona loss. Giants on a 2-game winning streak. Kind of a tough matchup here. I mean, yeah, both pitchers giving up some runs. I don't know. Giants, I'm just not in love with the Giants here. Really not. I still think I would take a shot with the Reds +1.5 on the road. In the last matchup, we got the Arizona Diamondbacks versus the Los Angeles Dodgers. Dodgers opening up as home favorites at -200. Arizona +170 with the over-under at 8. Arizona coming into this matchup 69-63. The Dodgers 81-49. Pitching for Arizona is Merrill Kelly with an ERA of 3.10. Pitching for the Dodgers is Clayton Kershaw with an ERA of 2.52. Kelly, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 12 strikeouts. Kershaw, his last start, he pitched 2 innings, gave up 1 run, had 4 strikeouts. Arizona coming off a Dodgers loss yesterday, 7-4. Dodgers playing well. 7-3 in their last 10. Arizona, they are just 4-15 on the road against the Dodgers, so they've really struggled in LA. Love Kershaw on the mound. 3 straight 1-run games, and yeah, I'm gonna take the Dodgers at home in this one. That's gonna be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Tuesday. Hope you guys all cash out, and I'll see you guys Wednesday. Have a good one.